Mayday, mayday! It's Mako Sunday! Hello everyone, konnichiwa! How is everyone doing tonight? I hope you've had a wonderful week. Hello! Oh, whoa, hold on, something fell down. Something fell down, give me a second. Okay, there we go. Anyway, hello everyone, konnichiwa! That's so spooky. Welcome to the welcome to the Halloween setup. Komiya Mako, that's me. Hello. Oh my gosh, wait, that's another VTuber. Hey, what's up? that is another VTuber. What's up? Anyway. The Skelly is low? Okay. So I know some of you only come every Sunday, right? So let me and like some of you are new viewers even. So let me explain these two friends over here. So last year Halloween, I think there was a running bit during one chat stream. Yeah, there was a bit during. I'm on your stream. You're watching my stream on your stream. Oh, what's up? Hi. Wait, hold on. I need to make like an intro video. Wait, hold on. I need to like get this perfect so that I get like a gajillion subs. Hello everyone, my name is Komiya Mako, your blue screen error, and it is very nice to meet you today. That was not a good intro. Anyway. Anyway. Have I heard of the incoming typhoon? Oh, okay, wait. Before I talk about the typhoon, let me explain this entire setup. So last year Halloween, right? There was this running bit on stream. There was this running bit on stream where I was decorating this exact chat room live with Halloween decorations because I was like, oh, you know, let's get festive. And then I found these two people. These two very fun skeletons. And you know, I let you guys name them last year. We had a few suggestions. I heavily remember one of them being Papyrus and Sans, but in the end, we went for Obama and Soda. My skeletons gave you a mini heart attack? Good. That is the spirit of Halloween. That is the spirit of Halloween. You know, I'm glad it gave you a heart attack. I hope you're dead right now. No, that is a joke. Soda! Skeleton and Skeleton Jr. Yeah, we are. Also, yeah, sorry for stream being later than usual today. I was having hot pot right before this. I was having some very spicy, very good hot pot. I ate a bunch of meat. You guys know me. I am the meat gobbler. Obama and Soda? Must have misheard. Obama and Soda. You're like one letter off. Yummy shrimp hot pot? Oh yeah, there wasn't shrimp, but there was crawfish. But like, you know, delaying a stream is always worth it if I get good food. Oh, speaking of good food, understandable. You went to K-Barbecue today? You had hot pot last night? Oh, damn. You know what? Mid-Autumn Festival is tomorrow. At least for those who celebrate it. At least for, yeah, the Asians who celebrate it. Happy Mid-Autumn Festival to everyone, by the way. I actually bought... Okay, yeah, so I think I remember mentioning this last week, but yesterday I ended up buying, like, what? A box of 12 variety mooncakes from a 5-star hotel called Shangri-La. And now I have 4 boxes of mooncakes in total, all from different brands. Hello, konnichiwa. Welcome new viewers, dude. This is surprising. I think it's like the first time in a while I've gotten, what, more than 10 CCV, like, at the side of a stream, but you know, I'm glad. I put you 6 feet under? Good. Happy Halloween, you're all dead. Don't hate you, you're not a big fan of mooncakes. We all have opinions. some of them are wrong opinions, but like, I respect your answer. I'm kidding, like whatever you want. Like whatever you want, it's all chill. You're watching me and Sota right now, and it's like V1 and V2. Oh man, right, speaking of Ultra Kill, Layer 8 is coming soon, isn't it? I saw a few, like, updates of it, and so far it looks really good. Oh, that's a lot of new people. Yeah, Layer 8 is coming soon, isn't it? I'm really excited to see it. I won't play it until the rest of the game comes out because I think it would be boring to just play one layer. But I've seen the update. I've seen the progress updates so far, and it's really good. Isn't it? Don't I mean in it? Guys, just because I said in it like what 20 times on stream yesterday, that doesn't mean it's a habit. It doesn't mean I'm British. I am not British. I am not French. I am neither of those two. Just because I've developed a British accent by accident doesn't mean I am British. My voice sounds nice, like actually? Oh wait, I appreciate that. I hope my voice, I've been told my voice is actually like pretty soothing. Like I don't believe it, but like I'm glad some people think so at least. Also, from a musician POV, you feel like my voice could be suited for something more calming, to be honest? Really? I mean, yeah, I've heard a lot of people, like, say something about that. And, like, I have heard some people also say I would be really good at voice acting. I've also heard some people say I would be really good at voice acting, yeah. Right, one of you did say that I was transitioning seamlessly between voices during my Mad Father stream yesterday. Like I could go from an 11-year-old voice to, you know, a potential mother voice. You need to get Grave YouTuber for the Earth Mover? Oh wait, I think there is an Earth Mover VTuber model that exists. The ASMR is making its call. Guys. You guys have seen the types of skits I do on stream sometimes. You've seen me trap you in a basement. You've seen me outside your door. You've seen me across the street talking to you when no one else is around. Do you really trust me? Do you guys really trust me with an ASMR stream? Like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't think you should be trusting me with ASMR, because the moment I get an ASMR mic, I am going to slam two metal loud things together. Just so I can get a reaction from you. I slowly dissect each of your ASMR. Can you imagine that? Yeah, if I do ASMR, it's either gonna be something torturous or something awful. I did that? You didn't know that? 100% qualifies me for ASMR. That's literally the best part of the ASMR maker. You guys have weird tastes. You guys have weird tastes. I've heard... No, I think some of you said last time that you would be glad to hear me slam a metal pipe into a mic. I think some of you need to, I don't know, get yourself checked. Use Chromium Makeup for 10% off your next therapy appointment. Oh, wait. I clean your ear with a bad mic ASMR? You want a bad mic? I can give you a bad mic. What if I do ASMR, but it's just this stupid ass mic? That wouldn't be ASMR at all. That would not be ASMR. I just like your Oshi, man. You know what? I'm glad. I'm glad I can be someone's Oshi. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Dude, BetterHelp sucks. I mean, that's what I've heard anyway. I heard it kind of suck. I don't know anything about that. Anyway, at least give you a warning, bro. Now, what would be the fun in that? What would be the fun in that? Do it? The funny mic? I think I've given you guys Stockholm Syndrome at this point with the mic. I've given all of you Stockholm Syndrome with the funny mic. That mic, you smell all the content. It's a great mic. It's a great mic. I hope I never... You know, even if I do change my headset, right? I'll never get rid of this mic. Yeah, I will never get rid of my current headset, even if I do get a new one, because the mic that's attached to it is just too funny, man. It's been through thick and thin. The funny mic was good since day one. When was the first time I even pulled it out? I don't remember. I think it was during like one Ace Attorney stream, and then Shelly the Killer was on the stand through a radio, and I was like, alright, hold up, I gotta set this up. I think that was the first time I pulled it out. Good times. Durians are stinky as hell. I've never tasted one. Papaco actually mentioned that he doesn't like durians because he heard a few horror stories and he's like, ah, yeah, nah, I'm never eating that. Let's exchange funny. Guys, you know the most romantic thing you can do? The most romantic thing you can do is exchange funny mics with your partner. You know, wedding rings are overrated. Instead of you know, instead of putting rings on each other at your wedding ceremony, you should swap funny mics. I think in this day and age, that is the most romantic gesture ever. When was the last time you pulled it out? Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Thank you for the 3, Greenie. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, what was I saying? We are just tangenting upon tangents. Whoever is giving the speech requires a funny mic. Okay, yeah. You know, the most ideal wedding ceremony you can have is 1. Make sure all the lights are RGB. 2. Exchange funny mics instead of wedding rings at the ceremony. 3. Make sure whoever's giving the speech a funny mic. And you know, in this day and age where we're all gamers, where we're all chronically online, where, you know, we're all cool, epic, swag people. Yeah, I think traditions should be updated to reflect that. I think traditions should be updated to reflect that. Anyway, well, hold on. Anyway, hold on. I remember I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot it. Damn it. Well, I guess that's just the... Hold on, it's my cat. Oh, my cat is meowing. I don't know if you guys hear that, but my Momo is meowing. Oh my gosh. But yeah, forgetting things and moving on to other topics is just a tradition of every Mako Sunday, isn't it? You found a funny mic clip? It's been a while, since Ace Attorney, hasn't it? Oh, speaking of games, right. I am still trying to figure out what to stream for spooky games this month. I know, like, some of you recommended The Witch's House since, you know, Mad Father was yesterday. And then, what else? And then, yeah, do you guys have any other spooky game recommendations? There is a lot of spooky games. Maybe I'll do another Chillis Art games, actually. Still Lurks a Deep? Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of you recommend that too. Still Lurks a Deep, I've heard some of you say it's really, really good. I'm looking for, like, you know, short games, you know, ones that I can finish within one stream. Because I do want to, like, keep it... What is it? I do want to keep it to, like, you know, to a variety. I should play Roblox? That's a true horror game? Oh! Did you guys see the Golden Joysticks Awards? Hold on. There is something... the Game Awards, votings have started. Like, I don't think, no, not the actual Game Awards, but, like, the Golden Joystick Awards, at least. And there's a lot of, like, really great nominees this year. You've been thinking of playing this game called A Bag Inside a Bag of Milk for your Halloween stream? Oh, I've heard about milk! I've heard about the game. I have heard about the game called A Bag Inside a inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk. I've heard of it. I don't know what it's about, but I've heard that's also very good. I should play Fears to Fathom. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna put all of these like in a wish list. Oh yeah, Fear and Hunger is also one. Play milk? Okay. Milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk. Oh wait, it's that is wow, that is less than $1 right now. Oh, that is less than $1 right now. Okay, I'll keep it. I'll get that as soon as tonight is over. I'm discovering milk for the first time. Oh, if we're on the topic of milk. If we're on the topic of milk, have you guys... Okay, let me draw this out. Hold on, we gotta do our weekly tradition of Microsoft Paint. Okay, so how many of you, right? Hold on, let me illustrate this. Yeah, so this is milk. Okay, so here I have milk, right? How many of you have actually had magic straws? Yeah, how many of you have actually tried milk from magic straws? They're really nice. Wait, no, I shouldn't use brown. I'll use pink for like strawberry or something. Okay, yeah, these were my childhood, dude. I love magic milk straws so much. I wish they're not like really too common anymore, which sucks. I've only seen chocolate nowadays, but like back then, I remember there was like vanilla strawberries. Make the milk green, please? Why would you? No, I am not making the milk green. And I don't know if you guys are hearing that. My cat is meowing. Off topic, but do I have any tip for daily skincare? Ooh, daily skincare. Okay. I'll get to that in a bit. Let's talk about magic milk straws. Grilk. We are not making Grilk a thing. Chilk. What is Chilk? What is Chilk? Then tell me what is Chilk, man? I've heard Kilk from a certain viewer. What is Grilk? What is Chilk? What are you guys making here? Get off my stream! I am not hearing. I am not hearing your terrifying combinations with milk. Chocolate milk? Okay, that's acceptable. That is acceptable. I like chocolate milk. That is acceptable. We will call it Chilk. We are not making Grilk. Anyway, yeah, I really loved magic milk straws as a kid. I remember, yeah, like, when I was younger, I wouldn't, like, every time I had to drink milk in the morning, I would always, like, grab a magic milk straw. Chocolate wasn't my fancy. Chocolate magic milk straws weren't my fancy, but I did like chocolate milk in general. I think it was just because I think it was because, what was it? It didn't taste the same back then. But yeah, I think my favorite flavor was strawberry. And then, no, vanilla was the one I liked the least. Chocolate was second, and then strawberry was my favorite. Am I good? I am great, thank you. Milk sippy strawberry flavor is goated. Yeah, I think in general, my favorite fruits. Yeah, my favorite fruit flavor is strawberry. I like strawberry a lot. Grilk is basically matcha milk tea. Oh my god, you're right. Oh my gosh, you're right. Matcha, Grilk is matcha milk tea. Damn. Oh my gosh, you're right. Strawberry Pocky? I like Strawberry Pocky. I prefer like a thicker stick over a thinner one though. Cause over here at least, they do sell, yeah, okay, hold on, let me draw that out too. Yeah, so like, you know how like basic Strawberry Pocky looks like this, right? It's like a thin stick. Over here, they sell this special edition. Yeah, they sell this like special version of Strawberry Pocky where the stick is thicker. The filling is also thicker. And then I think the bread is like chocolatey. The breadstick portion is chocolatey. It's really good. I prefer these over the original one. Do you think Yakult is Asian matcha while matcha is Western Yakult? Matcha is already Asian too. Where do you think matcha comes from? What do you think? Matcha's already Asian. What do you mean Yakult is Asian matcha? Well, I mean, you're not wrong. But like, dude. Yakult has its own craze though. Matcha is more universal. Yeah, I guess it is. Anyway. Right, so one of you asked about daily skincare. I actually did like proper skincare for myself today, and I was talking with someone earlier about it too. So my routine isn't all that special because as you can see on my face, I have 0 blemishes. My skin is like generally clear. And I don't produce a lot of oil on my face either, so I don't do a lot for my own face care. What I usually just tend to do is, every morning I usually just, use a general face wash and then I put moisturizer on top. Because I don't really have any like glaring issues. Not issues is mean because everyone has their own like facial features. You can't really stop it. It's not an issue per se, but like how do I put it? Yeah, I just don't have any quote unquote I don't want to say blemishes because like it's all natural. You don't really need to take care of it because your face is your face and like there's nothing wrong with your face. But like I'll just say blemishes for easy talking. I don't have any blemishes I don't need to take that I don't have any blemishes I need to take care of. So most of the time I just use soap and moisturizer before going on with my day. But earlier I actually put on a sheet mask. And I don't know how many of you actually when I was talking to my friend earlier about this, they didn't know what a sheet mask was. So let me draw it out real quick for you. Yeah, let me draw out what a sheet mask is for like those who aren't sure. So here's a face. Here is a face, right? Here is my face even. Yeah, okay. So like here is me, and then you guys get the dream face. Anyway, yeah. So a sheet mask is basically just like a sheet full of I guess face cleansing product. It's pretty slimy. It's pretty cold when you first put it on. You just put it on you just slap it onto your face. Make sure all the holes are in the right position, and then yeah, it just helps like moisturize your face in general. Yeah, kind of sort of like that. This is what it looks like. You guys do a routine? I don't even know if you would call mine a routine because it is, like I said, just soap and moisturizer before I move on with my day. You don't need skincare, thankfully. Engineering student without pimples. You're so lucky. Damn, what a rarity. This is already better art than you can do in 20 minutes. Well, I mean, I think it's a bias because I do have a lot of experience with art. But I'm sure everyone's art is uniquely nice in their own way. Yeah, art is unique and that makes it so everyone's art is special and nice. Your face has so much oil that yours wants to drill it. They're relaxing for the first few minutes until your face gets kind of itchy and you don't want to itch it. Oh, yeah. That's an issue with some face masks. I've felt, anyway. Your face looks like the little bone man's face. Should you be concerned? Yeah, I think you should be. Oh, but yeah, if you do have an oily face, then there are oil absorption sheets that you can use. Hold on, let me pull up Google for this because, I am too lazy to draw these. I'm too lazy to... I think, yeah, it's better to give you guys an IRL reference in case you actually want to, check it out. Yeah, so if you do have a lot of oil in your face, you could use some of these. Yeah, they're oil-absorbing sheets, and then they just soak up the excess oil on your face. You don't have a routine because you don't invest much into skincare products, but you're really interested in moisturizers, but I think moisturizer does go a long way. Yeah, most of the time you do just need moisturizer for your face. I think that like helps with a lot already. Speaking of pores, how do you remove blackheads efficiently? Oh, how do I don't have like prominent blackheads, but what I've heard is that like even if you do like rip them out, right? The pores underneath will still like soak up oil. So what you can do is like exfoliate around the area. With something. I don't know. I don't have prominent blackheads, so I don't have a lot of expertise in that area. You work at Science LLC and you know more than me. Oh, that did rhyme. That did rhyme. Oh, that's fire. It's nice learning about these though, cause usually it's just soap and water and call it a day. Ah, yeah, I think that's like me. I think that was like me as well. No, back then I didn't even have a like actual face care routine. It was just, you know, if I felt like it, I would wash it. But I do it now. But yeah, I think for blackheads, you can just exfoliate around the area with something. I'm not sure how it like actually works, but you have to like I think it's better to like do your own research. Peel off mask maybe? Don't know to prevent, but can help. Oh yeah, I've heard they can help. I don't think you can like prevent blackheads entirely because you know they are a part of your body. But what you can do is like stop them from rising to the surface. I mean, I don't know. Take everything I say with a grain of salt because I am not a dermatologist. I'm kind of just saying words recreationally here. Yeah, I'm just going off like secondhand experience, watching what others do. I think there are some sheet masks as well that can help with like specific, I guess, blemishes that you want to like, I guess help with your whatever. Yeah, sheet mask. You use a sheet mask. It's not a bandage to every solution, but it can help. What about acne patches? Oh, yeah, acne patches are really good. Hold on, let me think. Let me see. What there is like one specific brand that was recommended to me by my sisters. But let me check. Yeah, let me check what they're called. And I do have like access to, you know, Japanese products. Yeah, I do have access to like Japanese products because, you know, I'm in a city where Japan likes to go to a lot to expand their branches in. But yeah, hold on, let me check. Matsukiyo. Yeah, let me check Matsukiyo. Matsukiyo is like a pharmacy, like I get it's like a pharmacy franchise in Japan. The full name is Matsukiyo Kiyoshi. And like obviously, yeah, they have a lot of like Japanese products. The only thing you hate with your face is your facial hair? You don't want it, bro? Shaving as a hassle? Oh. Papako, right? He actually has a shaving hobby. Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, but Papako has a shaving hobby. I didn't even know it could be a hobby, but like, it's actually a thing. And like, you know, it's actually kind of cool because there can be a lot that goes into shaving that I didn't know about until Papako brought home a bunch of supplies. So he has like different sorts of razors for shaving, and he has like these brushes that he applies onto his face too. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, let me show you guys what it looks like actually. Yeah, let me show you guys what it looks like actually. Yeah, okay. So these... Yeah, Papako has these to help with, you know, shaving, which I find is, like, incredibly fascinating. I actually want to know how, like, it works, right? It's a shaving brush. I don't know what a shaving brush is for. Is he a competitive beard grower? He doesn't even grow a beard. He doesn't, like, have a prominent beard. Papako is just... Yeah, he shaves a lot. And, like... it's gotten to a point where he like actually buys different razors, different brushes to see like how they work and like what's the difference between them, and like he buys different cream products too. It's like, wow, a lot can go into shaving. Aren't these makeup brushes? No, they're shaving brushes. I didn't even know these were a thing. It's so fascinating. I actually really want to know what each thing is for. And the first time so I think they're a brand. I think they're a brand. They're called Yaqi, Yaqi. Yaqi, I don't know how you pronounce it, but like, here's the funny part, right? Here's the funny part. Hold on, I gotta illustrate this part. Because it's so funny. The first time I saw the brush, hold on, let me draw like the bottom of the brush here. Yeah. Let me draw the bottom of the brush here. I think it was sort of like this. Yeah, so this is the brush. The typography was incredibly funny because it looked like this. The logo looked like this on the brush, and I was like, what? Does that say Yaoi? It looked like this. Like, is that the Yaoi brush? What am I looking at? But no, I looked closer, and it was actually meant to be, YAQI. I was so confused. I was so confused. I was like, what does that say? Yaoi? And I was like, no, it's Yaoi. And like, I showed it to a few friends, and they're like, there's no way it's called the Yaoi brush, dude. And I was like, oh, what else could it say? You see it. And then like, I think someone actually went on like a Google search journey, and they were like, it's Yachi. It's Yachi, bro. Yaoi paddle, Yaoi brush, what's next? I don't know, bro. The Yaoi comb. Yaoi chopsticks? Yahtzee. Oh, Yahtzee is really fun. The Yaoi pan. Oh my god. First you put oil to protect your skin from the microscopic wounds that the razor blades can cause. Then you soak the brush in warm water for 30 seconds, use a special soap and rub it. Use a separate bowl and let it froth, and brush it onto your face. After that, shave systematically from different directions. Oh, so that's how it works. It's actually, whoa. Oh, that is actually fascinating. Yeah, I didn't know so much could go into shaving. I didn't know, like, so much could go into shaving. Because, like, yeah, with most people, it's usually just a one-and-done thing. Like, they'll just put, cream and, like, shave it if they have to. That's just your own encyclopedia skills, not a personal experience? Ah, I see. It's Obama and Soda, get it right? Yeah, don't call them skeleton bones. They're Obama and Soda. They have names. And I think you should respect them. Shave maxing it. He is shave maxing. You're right. Wait, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Now I'm not gonna get the idea of shave maxing out of my head. Off topic, but in your 4 perfect streak in Papa's Cheeseria. Respect. Can you make it to 5? Yes. Go get him. There's a giant spider on the loose in your sister's room right now? Happy Halloween! It's spooky month. Skelebomna and Skoda? Skoda? Skelebomna? Brush, pilled, and shaved text, shut up! Oh, that is so good. Just have a laser hair removal at that point? Nah. I mean, you could have laser hair removal, but like, I don't know. Maybe there's something satisfying about shaving. I will never know. Because I don't have facial hair to shave. You don't want hair on your face? You always shave it immediately? You love how you look? That's good, yeah. Keep maintaining your, keep maintaining yourself so that you can be the ideal form that you want to be. You're a waxoid or a shave? What are you guys saying? You're a waxoid and a shave, bro? You haven't slept since 1 PM, but you shall stay for the stream? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think you should go to bed soon, dude. Anyway. Right, speaking of brain rot, there's this one rhythm game. That's coming out, in winter. I think some of you might have already played it. I think some of you might have heard of it, because the closed beta did just release. It is Union Denpa Syndrome. Union Denpa Syndrome. The closed beta got released for testers, and it looks great so far. It looks great so far. There's like a lot of brain rot. Why am I bringing up Union Psychosis now? The closed beta did just come out. It's a mostly relevant topic in the rhythm game space, at least. But the translation is so good. The translation is so good. From what I've seen, right? From what I've seen, there's like, I think, we're gonna skibbity riz up in this bit is an actual line in that game. I think that's an actual line in the game. I am so excited to play it, dude. The translation is so good. Translate good to war crime. It's a war crime, but it's like incredibly funny. It's a war crime, but it's incredibly funny. I didn't apply for the closed beta because I wanted to like wait to see what the full version would be like. I'm like a really huge fan of Needy Streamer Overload, so you know, I think I'll really like Union when it comes out. You won't believe what else is in the game, bro. Don't tell me. I don't think yeah, if you're in the closed beta, don't tell me, because I'm pretty sure you can't do that. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. I'm pretty sure there's like an NDA. Oh, but yeah. Actually, right? I do kind of want to animate some parts of the opening. Yeah, I do want to animate some parts of the opening of that game. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up like a few, like 5 seconds, I guess. Yeah, sure. We can take a look for like a few seconds. Why not? It's so good. It is so good. Yeah, I really want to animate like parts of this opening because it's just so good. It's so cute. I love Union. Also, for those who don't know what the lyrics were just now, like on the body rolling part, for those who don't know what the lyrics were on that specific scene just now, where Cutie, the main character, is like rolling with a body pillow. It's just Muka Muka Suha, which is, you know, the Japanese sound of just sniffing. Yeah, it is just the Japanese sound of sniffing something very intensely. The art style is so cute. It's by Odayaka. Odayaka? I think that's how you pronounce the illustrator name. But anyway, Odayaka is actually a really prominent animator in the JP space. I really want to like study how their animations work and their style because it's really good. You might know. Okay, yeah. If you're a weeb, you might know Odayaka's animations from what other stuff did he animate? Needy Streamer Overload, Internet Yamero. Yeah. Odayaka animated for Internet Yamero. And then Odayaka also animated for Brain by Kanaria, the music video. And Ten Goku. Wait, Ten Gokuji Goku. I butchered the name, give me a second. Ten Gokuji Goku. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they animated the music videos for those two. And like their style is really, really cute. Yeah, very popular works. Yeah, Odayaka's a really good animator. Speaking of, there is an animation project. There's an animation project that I'm working on, right? Nothing to do for you guys. Nothing to do. Nothing to do for a stream. But like, it's for an IRL thing. It's for my other work. It's for my other work. But oh wait, whoops, that is the BGM. Give me. But let me introduce to you guys a few let me show you guys a few characters that I'm making for it, cause they're actually like really adorable. They are really adorable. Hold on, I exported it, but where did I export it to? That is the question. I think it's in this folder. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm animating something for like work, right? And like I'm making the character sheets for them right now. Take a look at this baby. They are so cute. Is this the guys? I'll get to the okay. I've shown this to a few friends. I'll explain the yaoi part in a bit. But yeah, hold on. Let me move myself so you guys can see me while I talk. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, yeah. So this is Troublemaker. I'm making the characters like very basic, very cute, so that you know, because there are other people on this project. There are other people on this animation project, so I'm giving everyone like simple shapes to work with. Yeah, so this is one of the characters. This is one of the characters, and then okay, so I didn't export the other one, but I didn't export like another character, but like there's this is one of his friends. This is one of his friends, and they're also very cute. What trouble does he make? I'll explain. So there's this other character named Ticketmaster. Actually, you know what? I'll export it right now. Yeah, I'll export Ticketmaster right now, dude. I think that would be easiest for everyone. Okay, hold on. Let me just save this real quick. Save image to file. Okay. So here is Ticketmaster. Here is Ticketmaster, right? So Troublemaker and Ticketmaster, I'd say they're the two main characters of the animation project. And the premise of the animation is that okay, yeah, so the premise of the animation is that you know how there's like etiquette to be upheld in cinemas, like, you know, no kicking the seat in front of you, don't bring food inside the cinema, don't smoke, don't record, enjoy the show. Yeah, I'm animating for something like that for work. Will it appear in any cinemas? Maybe. But like, anyway. Yeah, so it's Troublemaker and Ticketmaster are the two characters, and because and like I think I was so bored, and like as soon as I sent over the concept art to the other people working on the project, I got really bored. So what I ended up doing as soon as I sent over the concept art was wait, hold on. I need to get the photo. I ended up making shapes yaoi. As soon as I sent the concept art because I was really bored. I was really bored. So like right after sending the concept art. So I ended up shipping them together. It's so good. It's so good. It's so funny. I made two characters and immediately started smashing them together like dolls. I think I'm cooked. I fear. Shapes yaoi, yeah. It is shapes yaoi. I have a problem. I'm cooked. I know I'm cooked. I know I'm cooked. There is a parasite in my brain. Please don't take it out. Oh my gosh. You love trouble. You made a ship name for them? You love trouble tickets so much. Come on, man. Come on, man. At least I regret my actions. This really doesn't. Trouble ticket to Shapes Yaoi Sweep. Shut up. Please. It's so stupid. Shut up. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Anyway. Yeah. That's, what I've been up to recently. NSFW art when? No. No. Stop it. Stop it. I actually didn't know shapes could be NSFW until very recently. I sent this to a friend. I sent it to a friend, right? And it was like, oh yeah, I have a friend who goons to shapes. I was like, what? I was just like, what? And like he showed me, I was like, oh my god. There are things on the internet that I didn't know could exist. Every day you learn something new, you know? Every day in life is a learning lesson. Every day in life is something new to discover. Whether you'll like these things you discover, that's a different story. Going to shapes is a whole new level of goon. I know, right? I know, right? It is funny. It is funny, dude. Oh my gosh. I think the internet is a scary place. The world of gooning is fascinating. It is. I think the internet in general is very fascinating. Okay, here's a question, right? Do you think the internet was beneficial for humanity in the long run? Do you guys think the internet was beneficial for humanity in the long run? Cause like I was thinking about this like some time ago. Yeah, I had this thought, would the world did the world really benefit from having internet? You're on your knees? Please tell them about the trouble ticket shape yaoi fix ideas? No! No, don't stay in my head. Until further notice. How is that even a surprise? Have I seen NSFW Angel Ramiel in Evangelion? You know, I don't even know why I'm surprised about Ramiel art of that sort existing. I don't know why I'm surprised. I should not be surprised. In the long run, you guess, but it came with big bad consequences. Yeah, I think the internet. What is it? The internet. How do I put it? Like, yeah, there were like in the long run, the internet is beneficial, but the problem is, I guess, yeah. With power comes responsibility. There was not a lot of responsibility when the internet first came into fruition because I don't think anyone expected internet to be used like socially back then. Yeah, I think the internet like was meant for only like, you know, convenience, like when it was first invented anyway. But I don't think anyone expected it to be used like worldwide, socially, like for everything in the world. I don't think it was expected back then, but it does now. Yeah, the problem is that there's no inhibition. Alright, okay. To be fair, right? I guess like inhibition. Yeah, inhibition isn't like, I guess, inherently a bad thing. Like, you can't stop progress, but you can put inhibitors to make sure that progress goes the way you want. The problem with the internet, in my opinion, is that there were no inhibitors whatsoever. Because I don't think anyone expected back then for for it to be disintegrated into our daily lives. The internet was a startup gone horrifically, right? I guess, yeah. I don't know. The internet, like, consumed us in a way, hasn't it? Yeah, the internet has consumed us in a way. Like, how do I put it? It's become so engraved, so integrated in our daily lives that I don't think we can operate without it anymore. Yeah, like, not just on, like, I'm not saying this like, oh wow, everyone needs to get on social media, or everyone's so addicted. I'm not saying it like that. Like, of course, yeah, there are some people that are addicted to social media, but like, that's not the point I'm trying to make. It's just that, IoT, Internet of Things, and general communication. Like, we need to communicate to survive. And like, social media is just one extreme of that, right? But like, I don't think we can operate without internet anymore, because it has been so engraved into our daily lives. If the internet were to stop, then like, a lot of things would just go horrifically wrong, I guess. We would be set back a handful of years. The early internet was a Wild West. Now it is so sanitized and being formed to a structure. What do you guys think about that, actually? Would you prefer, like, anarchy on the internet, or would you prefer it being so sanitized, like, right now? Because we might be looking at the internet back then through rose-tinted glasses. But, like, I think undeniably there is a lot of sanitization going on. And like a lot of censoring, a lot of a lot of privacy being invaded for the sake of, quote unquote, better control, better. Yeah, there are inhibitors now, but like, I don't know if that's a good thing. You prefer anarchy? The internet is anarchy even now, though, in your opinion? I'm too late, Miko. Social media is already a social institution. Family, friends, school, church, hospitals, government, and finally social media. Ah, true. 15 gallons of calcium is more useful in your hands than in mine or in anyone else's, for that matter. Hey, I'll let you know, I am an amazing milk drinker. I love cold milk. Get rid of the sanitization, the censorship sucks, and privacy invasion is suckier. Our privacy has been breached for ages and you don't know how to feel about it, honestly? This is a complicated question, to be fair. Yeah, well, I mean, it is tradition, isn't it? To have a complicated question every stream. Okay, here's what I think, right? Yeah, our privacy has been breached for ages. Yeah. But like, back then, it was sort of a choice to put up what you want on the internet. Yeah, it was sort of a choice back then to put up what you want on the internet, right? Like, obviously share your personal information at your own risk. Yeah, back then, there were like a few golden rules. Like, don't share your name online, don't share your real name online, don't tell anyone your age, don't tell anyone any personal information online. But like, nowadays, it's so normal to just say what your real name is. It's so normal to like say how old you are, whether you're a minor or not. It's so normal to say, like, so, yeah, some people even share their address online, yeah. Some people even share their address online, yeah. And that's all at their own risk. That's all at their own risk. But like, now, yeah. Now sometimes you are required to give that information online. Like, how like some governments, they require you to like, post up your ID, post up your like actual legal documents to the internet. That's scary. I think that's scary. Like, your legal documents, if you've posted any online because it's required, they are floating around somewhere. And that is terrifying to think of. There needs to be checks and balances on the internet, but in the end, it should be the person using the internet's job to manage what comes in and out of their port. But right now, it's way too open and managed. Bots and propaganda run rampant. It's security hazards galore. Yeah, right now, it is security hazards galore. I'm a firm believer, right, that anything you put up on the internet can never be deleted. Anything you put up online can never be deleted, even if you think you've deleted everything. It will be somewhere. It will be somewhere. Even if you think that it's safe access, it's going directly to the government. Nothing is truly safe online. Nothing is ever 100% safe online. And like there are plenty of ways that your privacy, that your security can be breached. Like for example, like share IDs, right? Yeah, share IDs on the internet. So I don't know how many of you know this. Hold on, let me pull up like any random Twitter link. Let me pull up like any random Twitter link. Hold on. Oh, wait. What can? Hold on. Let me grab something with a share ID. Actually, wait. Share ID URL. Let me just grab an example. Is there an example somewhere? Yeah. Is there an example I can use online? All right. You know what? I'll just grab a YouTube share link. I'll just grab like YouTube share link. Give me a second for this stream. I mean, so that and whoa, right. Okay. I got a share link. The link just leads to this stream. Give me a moment. Let me pull it up. Oops. I completely forgot about the Yaoi. Wait, hold on. Let me remove that. Okay. So this is a link to this is a link to like, you know, this current stream. There are everything. Okay, so yeah, here is my security tip of the day if you don't already know it. So whenever you're sharing something online, right? Every time you see one of these links, just straight up delete this part. Yeah, straight up delete it. Straight up remove it because it serves no use other than identifying you. Yeah, so let me explain to those who don't know. So yeah, you might see this on like Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube too, yeah. So these things are called share identifiers, or just, I'll just call them identifiers for like, you know, simplicity's sake. If you see these, just delete them because they serve no purpose other than analytics, advertising, and to identify you in particular. I've seen a few people, right, share Instagram links without deleting this part. I've seen a few people share Instagram links without deleting like this part at the end. And you know what Instagram does? Yeah, you know what Instagram does if you don't delete that? Anyone who clicks on that link can just directly go to your profile because that's a feature for some reason. For some reason, that is a feature. If you send an Instagram link with an identifier attached at the end, Instagram just, you know, shows who sent it. They show the source of the link. They tell the person who clicked on the link who sent it in the first place, which is stupid, right? Because why would you? Maybe they don't want their privacy breached like that. Insta shows your profile even if it's a private. Yeah, Instagram does that, and like, you know, Twitter might not do it, YouTube might not do it, but they still identify you if you share it with your account. This is why you never use a share function in anything. You can just copy the link on top of your screen. Yeah, you can just copy the link on top of your screen. But sometimes, you know, people are smart. Yeah. You know, some engineers are smart. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say, isn't it? Wow. I can't believe a computer... Yeah, you know, intellect in the engineering department is kind of rare. But like, I digress. Is that more of a reason to just copy the link of the screen instead? No, yeah, here's the thing, right? Some back-end engineers are smart. They know that maybe you'll just share the URL on the top of the screen instead. And so they'll make it so that the link is still appended at the top. So before you send anything, just double check, right? To see if they have an identifier at the end. Because sometimes they can be appended on the URL directly when you copy and paste something. I think one good example of this is news sites, actually. Yeah, news sites, they'll put identifiers directly on the URL. So like, even if you don't use a share function, it'll still be there. It's like really common in news sites for some reason. But yeah, they usually have identifiers for the sake of like analyzing what platform is being used the most, what device, what location you're from. Sometimes they'll see what account is being used, and like when it comes to social media, if you click on a link with an identifier, the algorithm will be attuned to make yours match up with the person who sent that link. Yeah, they'll try to match up algorithms. There's a lot that goes into it. But like, yeah, TLDR, if you see an identifier at the end of your link, delete it. Use an auto-link shortener? This is not a problem. Yeah, if you use an auto-link shortener, then that's good. Generally, just stay vigilant online. Instagram has funny humor, but it's something you ain't going to download. Same as TikTok, minus the humor. I can't even download TikTok because, it is region locked where I am, which is good. But anyway, yeah. That is my Instagram. That is my internet tip of the day. I know some of you like. Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me see what you guys said in chat. Actually, you try to delete them whenever you can, but sometimes you can't be bothered. Yeah, for me personally, I've just like I've just made it a habit at this point. Yeah, I've sort of just made it a habit because, I don't want anything identifying me online. I like to, yeah, if there is a security breach somewhere, then I'll do my best to, make sure I don't get hit by that breach. Obviously, you can't escape every security breach, right? Sometimes there'll be database leaks. Yeah, sometimes there'll be database leaks. Sometimes there is just a hacker over, somewhere that knows what they're doing. And, it's always better to be safe than sorry. What did you miss? You watched Sota stream? Just cybersecurity. Thanks for the advice. You'll be sure to try making it a habit. Yeah, I think in this day and age, it's always good to be safe as possible. Because you can get doxxed online. It is very easy. It is very easy for a K-pop stan to dox you. I usually tend to actually make sure my pictures don't have reflections. Yeah, I try to make sure my pictures don't have reflections, and I censor whenever they do. And then because there's actually this horror story, right, that I had a long time ago. I think this was a few years ago. Some dude online, he actually managed to make out the general shape of my face and my surroundings from the reflection of my cat's eye. And I was like, ew, dude, that's creepy. And I made sure to delete every trace I could. Yeah, it's just really weird. I don't trust people who do that. I don't trust people who try to identify you. Creepy? Yeah, it's really creepy. Thankfully, there was nothing actually identifying that he could manage from the reflection, because in the end it was just silhouettes. But it's still really weird. Have you heard about the Discord getting hacked? The Discord customer support, you mean? I hate Discord customer support. I don't like... Okay, so here's another story. My face is reflected in my glasses right now. What's up? What's up? Hey, didn't see you there. Hey, you're finally awake. You hate Discord in general, but you still use it? Discord is a very popular platform. Not a big fan. Oh, did you guys hear about... Okay, so there's this one offer on Discord that's going on right now. For orbs. For Discord orbs. Yeah, I don't know how many of you guys have heard of those, but like orbs are a thing. You can watch ads to get free orbs and then you can like redeem stuff in the shop. There's this one offer that gives you 5,000 orbs. And it's and like the objective to get those 5,000 orbs is to use what's called I think it was called the Comet AI browser. Yeah, I think it was called the Comet AI browser. And like if you use it for 15 minutes, you would be eligible to redeem 5,000 Discord orbs. And people found out that it's actually privacy breaching, like very heavily privacy invasive, that specific browser. And people are like scrambling to delete it, blah 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 blah. It's like, it really sucks how people can be convinced to download what's practically malware, onto their computer for virtual currency. Comet browser, bro, you don't want to touch that. It kind of sucks. Still, if you guys have interacted with Discord CS and put your personal details or transaction details on it while resolving an issue, yeah, it was compromised. Oh, okay, no. I've never interacted with Discord customer support, but I have interacted with Discord terms and safety. Trust and safety. Yeah, I have had interactions with Discord trust and safety because one time my account got suspended because Discord thought I was 12. This was a few years ago. My account got suspended for like what, 3 days because I think someone reported to Discord that I was 12 years old. Discord wasn't right for this. I'm 12. We're ending stream. We're ending stream. Good night. No, I'm kidding. We do gotta end soon though. Yeah, right now it is no longer a Sunday. But anyway, yeah. Whew. I remember I ended up having to like contact Trust and Safety, like, hey, I'm not actually 12, and then I ended up sorting it out. Very funny story though. What? Mako Monday? Guys, it's Mako Monday, no way. Was I'm shorted? 12 seems pretty accurate for the height. I gotta take off my glasses and think and like, take a deep breath. I gotta take off my glasses and take a deep breath. I gotta meditate. Yo, you guys make me angry. You guys make me so angry. Oh. Anyway. Anyway. I'm not 12. Hi, YouTube. I hope you're not watching. I am not 12. I am a grown adult, eligible and legal to receive my own YouTube payouts. Yeah, you can see the possible miscommunication. I think we should end it for today. Oh, because yeah, it is a Monday now. And so our time tonight is up. Her anchor is condensed into her minuscule stature. Be careful, y'all. Yeah. Oh, it's condensed, and I'm going to give you a very heavy blow to the face if you don't shut up. Anyway, yeah, hi YouTube. I am very legal, very eligible to receive my own YouTube payouts. Please give me my monthly pay, thank you. Heart emoji. I'll never do anything that goes against Discord's terms of service. I acknowledge that I'm short. We're ending it for tonight. Oh, I can't even uppercut that high? Anyway, Anyway. Yeah, I think we're ending it for tonight. I will not hear your slander and libel and these these insults that I am short and that I am a small angry child. I will not hear you out. I will not hear you. You did not win. You did not get me. We're ending for tonight. I hope I hope everyone has had a great Sunday. I hope everyone has had a very great week, and I wish everyone a happy, very merry Mid-Autumn Festival. 係中秋節快樂！我希望你們可以食好多月餅。請俾我你月餅。I am very hungry. I'll eat some right now, actually. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oyasumai! Have a great night, everyone. I hope you have a great week ahead, and I hope that you stay healthy, happy, and your skin stays clear. Good night! 中秋節快樂！拜拜！Bye.